So get your popcorn ready. I have held back my words on this. Spoke a little bit about it today earlier, but not finna go where I'm finna go with it. So if you're just getting in here, get situated, and you're on your phone, sit down, and we're getting ready to get into this. All right. The Kenyon Martin, Draymond Green issue that's been going on. Kenyon Martin has continuously taken shots at Draymond Green. Like, he's been doing it for the past year, but this time it seemed really more direct, like purposeful. Like anything with Draymond Green, he looks to take a shot at or comment on. And, well, I'll give y'all time to get situated. Let's drop the intro. Hi, I'm Karceno. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Karceno and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. What everybody can see here is Kenyon Martin taking all these shots at Draymond. And if I was Draymond, I wouldn't even have said a word. I'd just let it go. But when he called Draymond a fake tough guy, he's selective on who he pull up on, and he ain't gonna do that with Beef Stew. Who would? The guy that's sitting next to you got pressed by Beef Stew, and he pulled out. He wanted no smoke with Beef Stew. The guy show y'all on that's named after him. And then you say Draymond should have pulled up on him. Mm-hmm. Rest in peace to Jelly Bean Johnson. Rest in peace to Rodney. Rodney passed away, man. Rodney Rogers, 54 years old, man. So rest in peace to Rodney Rogers. Let's talk something real right quick. Rodney Rogers passed away today. He was on the team that actually beat the Dream Team. Wake Forest, probably the best players. Him and Tim Duncan, probably the best players to ever walk. Definitely one of the best athletes. He got paralyzed in 2008, when he was on a RPV. ATV rather, and it flipped him, and he landed. I mean, he flew miles. He went over the handlebars, trying to jump a ramp. And I don't know why people even ride those things. Those things are deadly. Things are death traps. Greatest athlete probably in Wake Forest history, Rodney Rogers. Rest in peace to him. So anyway, Kenyon Martin decided to do all of these different things, right? He decided to drop all of these different Rodney Rogers was great, man. We knew a lot of people that knew him up in Denver. Yeah, from Grand Junction, Colorado. A lot of people knew him. But he started hanging around all the white boys doing that white boy activity. I'm like, dude, let them do that. Now, he's like Saginaw, Long Street. Okay. I'm trying to think, what street were we on in Saginaw? Man. Think is, damn, I forgot. But anyway, I think it's Linwood. Linwood. There we go. Linwood. So we was in the Linwood block. You on Long Street, we was on Linwood. So yes, my cousin is married to Draymond Green's father, who goes by the name of Mr. Green. Let that sink in. But let's get through this. Kmart, he was born in Saginaw, but he left at like maybe what, 2 years old, 3. So he don't know nothing about Saginaw. He was raised in Dallas. Now, here was Draymond's.
I've held off on responding multiple times. Kenyon Martin was born in Saginaw, Michigan, born and raised in Saginaw. So the constant shots has been a little confusing to me because I don't quite know where they came from. And you think, someone that was a number 1 pick that didn't quite have the career that I've had when you talk defensive player of the year or 9 all defensive teams that I have, and he has 0. 1 all-star? Make no mistake about it. You are an all-star. I'll give you that. A lot of people can't say they're an all-star, so I'll give you that. You're a one-time all-star. That's beautiful. But you must admit, to be the player that you were and defender that you believed you were and to not have, a single all-defensive second team, it's kind of an underachievement. Number 1 pick in the draft. A lot of people look for that guy to win Rookie of the Year. Didn't. All-rookie team, though. First team all-rookie. I can't say I made any all-rookie team, so kudos. I tip my hat to that. It started off promising. Lost in a couple NBA finals. He got to sniff it. Didn't quite get a taste, but got a little sniff of it. In 2000, playing for the Cincinnati Bearcats. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to see that championship through either. My big brother, Martin Cleese, went and took that championship. So it's tough to sit in a space of continuing to speak on my name and call my name out as if I underachieved or am underachieving when I was just simply the 35th pick in the NBA draft and somebody took a swing on in the second round and it just happened to work out, to become one of the greatest players in the franchise history. It just happened to work out.
So that was his response. It just happened to work out. Now, I don't know if he lived in Dallas or San Antonio. I thought he lived in San Antonio, but it could have been Dallas where he grew up at. But anyhow. Anyway, that was Draymond's response. Draymond was bringing back the element of, let me tell you who this guy was, or who this guy is, or my credibility, which is, it's up there. So I don't think that was the argument, but still, it seemed to have irked him when he said, That's kind of a underachievement. Not that he was an underachiever. He's saying by you only not making a second team all defense. That's kind of like an underachievement for you being a number one draft pick. You didn't get a rookie of the year, but you did make an all rookie team, something he never did, but he was a second round pick. Well, it just happened to work out. Kenyon Martin is old school,
Don't sit out
and he just came in and went for the ceiling.
And getting paid for it. So, as well as yourself. So you can understand when something needs to be addressed, you always tend to address it. So, like I said, appreciate the acknowledgement, brother. You
right away, he pretty much is thanking Draymond for even responding. Right, that means to me that's already taken away from your argument. You basically saying, "I'm glad you did this because I need some steam." Because notice he ain't say nothing back to Anton Daniels. He was who that guy? Don't know him. Then Anton Daniels just did the most disrespectful video of Kenyon Martin. And he said nothing back. But with Draymond, somebody who played in the game with him, this is somebody he can go back and forth with.
Stated that I was an underachiever. And let's get into that first.
He didn't say you was an underachiever. He just said that's kind of an underachievement. But that's the way Kenyon wanted to take it, so let's go from there.
Underachieving? Not so much, brother. If what I got into it for was different than most people, then yeah, but what I got into it was to play 15 years. Check. Right? So being drafted number one, select few. Year 2, making it to the finals. Year 3, making it to the finals. Year 4, being an all-star. Being traded from that said team for three picks. Three first round picks. Sorry, not 3 picks. 3 first round picks. Changed conferences. Played in the toughest power forward era there could possibly be. Underachieving? Nah. Held my own? Yeah. 2 microfracture surgeries. The only athlete to come back from that. Patella surgery, repair. Knees, all of that. Ankle put back together. Still playing. Don't sit out of games. Can't tell me to sit out of games. I'm cut from a different cloth. You stated Kenyon was born and raised in Saginaw. Correction. Born in Saginaw. Oak Cliff made, brother. You talking about? So, cut from a different kind of cloth, man. I'm built different. And that word underachieving is thrown around too loosely, right? It really is. And from someone who came into this thing to a bad team, year 2, make it to the finals, led said team in scoring. Can you say that? Don't think so, brother. Come back, do it again. Came up a little short, much better team. Played the Lakers, came up short. You say I got the sniff? Yeah, I went a couple times. Lost to some really good teams. Nothing to be frowned upon. Year 2, year 3, 23-year-old young man making it to the finals, playing against a dynasty in the Lakers. Yeah, really good team. And you mentioned that I never defensive player of the years and all defensive teams and things of that nature. We all know those things are biased, brother. I'm talking about very biased. But the guys that I had to guard, different. Night in, night out, different. But ask them, same people who I had to guard, what did I bring to the table? We're not talking accolades here. You did your thing, man. You're a 4-time champion. Congratulations. But we all know people that know this game and watch this game and know what to look for in this. They know, bruh. People that know basketball know what this is, man. Like, there's no way to like around it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you don't even double figures for your career. Like, you can't, like, that's your personal accolade. That's something that you're not doing or doing. You're single digits across the board. You've helped, yes. You've been the ultimate glue guy. I am shocked and appalled that you don't have an Elmer's Glue sponsorship, brother. Because if you look it up in the dictionary, they should have your picture next to the Elmer's Glue thing, bro. Like glue, Draymond. Yes, bro. Absolutely. Every team needs one. You change that dynamic the way certain GMs look at glue guys, right? Second round picks. Like, you changed the narrative for a lot of second round picks. Good job. I wouldn't know nothing about that. Never been considered a glue guy. Maybe later in my tenure after surgeries and moved teams a couple times, but no, not necessarily that kind of a glue guy. I was asked to do certain things and play certain people and score. I was actually, you know what? I was actually asked to score for us to win. I was actually asked to put that little round thing into that other little round thing. Like, for real, like they asked me to do, they ran plays like for me, like to go do. I just wasn't a passer. I wasn't sitting there finding guys and two of the best shooters of all time. Right, that's what I wasn't asked to do those things. That's just I was asked to go play actual basketball, like pass it to me, shoot it, score it. Yeah, those things. Meaning, like, yeah, it was kind of a big deal in my before surgeries, kind of a big deal, man. Right.
Now, let's take a look at this. And yes, the Pistons won again. They tried to screw us down the stretch, too. That was crazy. That was crazy work. We had Scott Foster tonight. So everybody else had the night off. We had to deal with Scott Foster. Now, what he's talking about right here is basically his degree of playing versus Draymond's degree of playing. I don't even know what the comparisons are, because this never was the argument. The argument that he said was that he was a fake tough guy. That's what he said about he was selective on who he chose to go at. That was what the argument was about. Then it turned into well, I've done this, you've done that. And now they going into who was better. When they both played the game different. They played way two different games. They could be in the same position, but Draymond is basically positionless because he doesn't play a power forward game. He can, but he could also do things Kenyon Martin can't do. Draymond has never said he was a tough guy. So to address that, he's trying to get away from that because you don't want to be labeled that. Because everybody say it's a reputation foul. Draymond's gonna get attacked. Draymond's gonna get a flagrant. So he's not finna acknowledge that and say, "Yeah, I'm a tough guy. I lay the wood down on people. That's my job." No. See, he's actively playing. Kenyon Martin is retired. He could talk crazy like that. Like, I hit him in the kneecap. I'll do all this. He could talk like that. The rest, they still got to be political. Now, granted, he can say what he wants, but you can't take away Draymond's accolades and what he does for his team. You said he's a glue guy. Well, if that's what you want to call him, okay. You can call him a glue guy and say you don't know nothing about that. But if we want to play that game, let's play that game. Let's get to it. Let's get it cracking for the people that's out there. Kenyon Martin, Draymond Green timeline. As you can see, Kenyon was in a whole different era before Draymond came. When Draymond came in the league, Kenyon was at the tail end of his career. So he played in a league where there was Kobe's, Iverson, Kevin Garnett, Duncan's, all of that era. That was him, the golden era, right? Where bigs could really be bigs, power forwards could really be power forwards. You could really fill in the lanes. A different game altogether. Tough, physical, the whole nine. Right? Dre came in when there was a shift in the action due to people like LeBron James being in there. So they made it more positionless. Draymond won a national championship. Right? Well, he comes from Michigan State. He wins 4 championships. Of course, Kenyon got 0. That don't mean anything, right? They played about the same amount of seasons. Kenyon played 15. Draymond's definitely going to play 15 years. So Draymond's played in 10 playoffs. Kenyon's played in 11. Went through 11 out of his 15 seasons in the league. Draymond's 4-time All-Star. Kenyon Martin only 1. Okay. All NBA teams. Kenyon Martin's never made 1. Draymond's made 2. All defensive first team. Draymond has made 5. Kenyon has never made that team. Not even a second team. All defensive teams. Draymond 9. 0. Defensive player of the year. Draymond 1. Kenyon Martin 0. Steals leader. Draymond had 1 where he led in steals. Now, points and stats per game, right? Let's stay here. Draymond Green, 8.7, right? Kenyon's average 12.3. Like I say, they play different games. Rebounds, 6.9. Kenyon Martin, 6.8. Assists, Draymond averaged 5.6. Kenyon Martin, 1.9. They played different games. Steals per game. Draymond had more than Kenyon, averages more. Blocks per game. They have the same in blocks. Total points. Everything is about the same. The only difference between these two comes down to the assists, because Draymond can bring the ball up. When have you seen Kenyon Martin bring the ball up? Right? That's not his game. So he's not going to do that. Draymond can do that. When you call him a glue guy, he really isn't a glue guy. He's the guy that calls the defensive plays. He also calls the offensive sets, not Stephen Curry. He's the point guard of the team. So he's a power forward point guard of the Golden State Warriors. Why do you think Steph Curry wants him on the team and don't want Draymond not going anywhere? Total blocks. Total games played in less seasons. He's played more than Kenyon Martin. Kenyon Martin was hurt a lot of times, missed a lot of games. Draymond in less years have played more games than Kenyon Martin. Over 100 games more. Field goal percentage, about the same. Dre shoots 44. He shoots 48% from the field. 3-point percentage. Dre shoots a better three than Kenyon Martin. Free throw percentage. Draymond is 70. He's at 62. So they about the same. And statistics, except for Draymond can do more. So it don't make sense to me when I see they're trying to paint this narrative Yes, he had microfracture surgeries. We know that. But it's like, listen, like I said, Draymond is more valuable to the team than Kenyon Martin. And Kenyon was supposed to be the number one draft pick in the game. Draymond was a second round pick, went like 31, 32 in the draft. So he's overachieved what he was supposed to do. Kenyon Martin playing 15 years is not an underachiever. But what his accomplishments was, it was more of an underachievement. Whether it was due to injuries or whatever. So he says he doesn't know about being a glue guy. Well, I don't know about that, but I do remember Michael Jordan on February 21st, 2003, at age 40, was matched up with Kenyon Martin and scored 43 points on Kenyon Martin, who was the Eastern Conference champions at the time. And Kenyon had to be in his 20s, in his prime, and Michael Jordan put up 43 in a Wizards jersey on Kenyon Martin. That's all I'm going to tell you. Now, see, they ain't going to mention that. Draymond ain't going to want to mention that. He said, I still watch that game for kicks. Kenyon did play in a tough era. He played when they was dogs, and it was a dog league. Nobody is saying Draymond's a better basketball player. All of those stats and stuff don't mean anything. Is what I'm trying to tell you. They about even in all the stats. So it doesn't even come down to stats. Stats can't tell you. They just dictates like what they actually score in a game. That's it. And what they actually do. But it doesn't mean a better player. Like if Draymond and Kenyon were to play in a prime one-on-one, Kenyon Martin would bust his ass. If they would have played one-on-one, he would bust his ass in they prime. Now, if they were to go outside and have a fight in his prime, Kenyon Martin would have knocked Draymond out. Draymond would have fought him, though. He wouldn't have backed down for no Kenyon Martin. He said he a fake tough guy. That's true, but I remember Draymond getting knocked out at Saginaw, and he was still talking. He was knocked out, but talking. See, Draymond was like a tall, fat kid. He's about 5'8", 5'9". He was kind of chunky and running off at the mouth, talking all up and down the court. He said, thanks, that answered my question. Yes, Draymond is more valuable. Now, what I thought was corny was him putting up 50 power forwards that's better than Draymond Green. He's just doing that for podcast. He's been around Gil too long, and that's not even Kenyon Martin's nature to do something as corny as that. I'm like, dog, that's corny. Especially from you. That's real corny. That's real corny. I'm like, dog, Popeye Jones better than Draymond Green. Come on, man. Now you're being ridiculous. He was absolutely right. Popeye Jones, David Lee. David Lee was on the team with Draymond. They got rid of David Lee for Draymond Green. What you talking about? David Lee is better than he was just looking for people to grab on the list. It's just crazy. Draymond's father is married to my cousin, Mr. Green. Yes, Draymond Green's father is not married to his mother. He's married to my cousin. He got hurt. Don't leave that part out. No. None of these guys that they've mentioned, not one of those power forwards can do what Draymond could do. Tim Thomas, none of them. They can't lead a team. None of them power forwards can run the point. Who gonna run the point of attack and be pointed attack on defense? Who calling out the defense? I've never seen Kenyon Martin in a game call out a defensive set. He was a great addition to the team, like he was in Cincinnati when they had Danny Forston and all those enforcers on the team. But you were a great ancillary player, but you was never a one. Kenyon Martin was never the guy that could be the number one guy on the team. He was always the number 3. Art Long, another crazy ass dude. Art Long. You know Art Long and Danny Forston beat up a horse, a police horse, and got arrested. Coach had to get them out of trouble. They beat up a police horse, dog. Knocked the horse out. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Matter of fact, on my Patreon, I tell y'all about the NBA craziest players. We did the first. Number 1 was Danny Forston. Kenyon Martin wasn't even the crazy one. Y'all just say anything. No, we talking about real talk, dog. Yeah, that was real. They beat up a police horse. Knocked the horse out. They were supposed to be under the jail. You can't do nothing like that. So that's why he's saying, man, he a fake tough guy. He couldn't make it in our league. But that's what they could say about every league. You see LT saying about Tom Brady, man, I'm taking Montana. Montana took those hits back when you could bury a quarterback. So and he got up and won Super Bowls. So of course he's going to take somebody from his era. Nobody's saying Kenyon Martin wrong for that. But they really ain't no real tough guys in this league, except for Duran, Beef Stew, damn near everybody on the Detroit Pistons. Everybody else is soft. And we basically playing the league like they soft. Like the Pistons is so far are better than all these other teams. It's crazy. It is crazy. Oh, yeah, man. If y'all want to talk tonight, y'all can come up and talk. I just wanted to get that off so people could know exactly what it is. So it ain't no diss to Kenyon Martin, but I'm like, dog, you shouldn't even be doing this. It's like you really need the podcast struggling? Like, really? Draymond Green? Why don't y'all call out LeBron James? Y'all do sometimes. Hold that feet to the fire. But you taking shots at Draymond, and I'm like, for what? That's what I'm like, for what? What does he need to be a tough guy with? He a fake tough guy. He's selective. I'm like, for who? What's up, man? Did y'all survive against the 3-win team, Brooklyn Nets?
Wow. We won by 20, man. We won by 20.
I didn't even bother to watch that. That's how ridiculous it was. Now Jersey ain't gonna show up. You see, you see what happens when they win? Then here he come.
Oh God! What up, Cino?
What's up?
Hey, I got
Hey,
these
bro.
explosives.
Cino, real quick, bro. On that Kenyon Martin point, the thing that Draymond, in my opinion, didn't contextualize properly is that in the era that Kenyon Martin played in, the defensive teams were actually position based. Like point guards made it, shooting guards small. It wasn't this positionless league that he's in. That's why you made so many, Draymond, because you're in a league where you as a power forward is making a what's face when you're not really that. Like when Kmart was in the league, boy, he was in there with a prime KG, a prime Duncan, you know what I'm saying? Jermaine O'Neal, Chris Webber, like I could go on and on, Brian Grant, like it was some
we
dogs.
brought that up earlier. You probably wasn't here. We brought that
Yeah,
up.
he missed that. So I just wanted to say that, man, because like there's a lot of people in the chat just acting like Kmart talking out the side of his neck. Like, nah, this is why you got to actually watch the games, man, because contact matters.
He's talking from his era because that's the guys he had to go up in. When we brought down the stats and we showed the eras and where they played, and we pulled that up so that they could actually see.
Because Tino, these numbers are lie to you. Like these matter of fact, the numbers going to tell you. The numbers going to tell you that.
We show the numbers and then we tell you what actually.
Yeah, I know you know. I know you do that. I'm not saying you don't. So I'm just speaking in general. So, like I'm saying, like the numbers will tell you that DeMar DeRozan a better scorer than Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? But I actually watched the game. I know that that's BS. You get what I'm saying? So,
right, exactly.
So like that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can't even just look at the numbers. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually watch.
That's what we do.
So this is my thing. You
facts over stats.
Yeah,
it's over.
Right. So that's when Scap attack. He wanna debate me, but I ain't seen him pop up. He's like, I said, okay, let's do it. And I ain't seen him yet. So
oh yeah, you gotta get that on Scap attacks. I like Scap, but he be a Joker glazing.
He wanted to go off on Isaiah, and I'm like, oh dude, you went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you gonna cave for him. But look, 04 Kenyon France, right?
Yep.
You got Ticket, Duncan, Ron Artest, and Bruce Bowen. You were forward. You tell me how Draymond Green is getting on all the NBA defensive team.
Exactly.
Over those four.
He wouldn't in that era. It depends on
that's what I'm saying. And that's the thing.
You can't compare the eras though. That's what I'm saying. You can't put you're putting Draymond in that era. And it's
that's what I mean. But that's the thing that Draymond needs to understand when you go there.
Draymond at least be in his era, so you got to judge him on what he's doing.
No, and I get it, and I understand. I'm not asking Draymond to apologize. I'm not asking Draymond to go, like apologize for even being a Warrior. But then realize it is what it is, bro. Like realize you wouldn't even be able to play your position if you have to deal with Duncan every night. You know what I'm saying? You have to deal with Duncan 4 times a year. They're not gonna let you play the 4. You're gonna be a 3, maybe coming off the bench, and that's the deal. Like Mark Jackson had to realize, okay, David Lee is 6'9", 20 and 10. I know what Draymond could do, but I don't know if I could really trust him at the 4. And then as Kerr got the, they pretty much when David Lee got hurt, that's when Draymond got his opportunity, and the rest is history. But that's because the league got the 4s got softer. There ain't no more Jermaine O'Neals. I mean, I know the niggas don't know how good Jermaine O'Neal was, bro.
Hey, bro, you cooking. Hey, bro, you ain't even got to go that. To me, you could just look at somebody like Rasheed. He wouldn't have been able to deal with Rasheed Wallace. Like, we ain't got to bring up KG and all them. Like, and again, I get it. It's errors. I get it. And I hate having that conversation too. But I feel like the players open up that door with these conversations. When you get the attacking players from different eras, now we as fans have to be like, all right, hold up, bro. We know you great for this era, but what would you have even played back then? Because you cooking, like what position would he been doing? He wouldn't have been at the 4 for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Cino, you know the name I left off? Tayshaun Prince. Tayshaun Prince, one of the best defenders, period. How many all NBA defensive team he get? Probably like 1 or 2 at best.
Yeah, but Tay, that was the thing. Tay wasn't there for that. Tay was just Tay was on there, and he should have been there a lot.
He'll definitely eat in this era though.
And he was a guy that could score 20 and 30 a night. He was killing in college.
Yep.
Like he was one of the best 3-point shooters, putting up 25, 30, and they got him in the NBA. It was like, we don't need you to do all that.
So I mean, but look, y'all gotta realize, you young guys in the chat, man. This is Kobe. This is Kobe's era, right? This is Kobe's era. This is the league LeBron came into. It was dogs.
Facts.
It was dogs. So we not like I appreciated Draymond Green, but for him to go that route, first of all, he's smart enough, he's astute enough of the game to know.
Kenyon Martin started all this shit.
Nah, but I heard Draymond before.
He said what's true.
He been taking shots at Draymond for years. This just started. Like it's been coming out of nowhere. Like this ain't the first time he didn't took shots at Draymond. Every time it's something with Draymond, he would take. Like it's like he got a problem with Draymond. Like it's like, dude, like why did he understand?
I think he thinks because he's a fake tough guy. I actually think he said what his issue is. He don't think he's what he projects.
Yeah, he's like, I think he a fake tough guy and all that. Like when he did that with. Like he responded when he did that to what's his name? Put him in the headlock to Gobert. He had something to say about it then, like he chose Rudy, man. He put him in there. He a fake tough guy. So my thing is that you can't play the game like the stuff that they could get away with. You can do that now.
Kendrick Perkins called him that too, though. If you remember Kendrick Perkins called him that too. Kendrick Perkins called Draymond a fake tough guy when they got into it. Like I feel like that's the word on him. Like people in the league, I feel like because I hear it too much. You know what I'm saying? For it not to be some, I'm not gonna say validity, but yeah, like it got to be the word around the campfire.
But you gotta realize, Draymond opened up the Pandora's box with that.
And you gonna say Popeye Jones is better? Like, come on, man. Now you're doing some kill type stuff, man.
Hey, to be fair, Barkley's on record saying Popeye Jones was the one playing he couldn't figure out. He on record saying that.
Hey, Popeye was the dog, bro.
He is on record saying that, like, just to be fair.
Think about it, though. These guys are keeping Draymond off the board. See, Draymond in that era would have been a 3. Now, he would have been a dope 3, right? But you can't. The versatility. Now he
gonna check Grant Hill. He gonna check Chris Miller. Who he checking at 3? What you mean? Draymond gonna deal with that in that area? I don't know about that.
He wasn't locking nobody down, but he could at least have been effective. But he damn sure could not have been the 4.
Not at all.
Duncan or seeing 50. They're not even 50-point scorers. But I'm gonna just feed the ball all day to get this little 6'6" knack off of them.
Man,
ain't no damn way.
Duncan would have shot that backboard shot over Draymond at 45 times and made 42 of them. Like I'm telling you.
Well, it's hard because, they keep talking about the Warriors and the '96 Bulls and like who was gonna win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I watched that. I grew up watching that. Like
they wouldn't win a game. I was like, dog, they wouldn't win a game. They would not win. Steph and them would not win a game. They too small. They too small. They was like, yeah, they fast. I'm like, no, they too small. Like, who gonna guard Mike? Draymond?
Rodman's energy. Who is dealing with Rodman's energy?
I'm like, Klay Thompson would be destroyed.
Who the hell they putting on Mike? Let's start there. Like, who the hell? Draymond?
No, Iguodala. They was like, Iguodala would guard Mike. I'm like, he would take Iggy everywhere he wanted to go. Every wing. He'd be like, you want to go here? Where you want it? You want me to go left?
Got MVP for letting LeBron average 30. That Iguodala, that one, he gonna stop Mike. Okay.
I don't even think Draymond could have handled Sean Kemp.
No.
Rain Man? No, he would have had problems with Rain Man.
Draymond
is really the point of the team. He's the point forward. And
we can appreciate it. Yeah.
Forwards. And they have to get another big guy because he's really not that tall. Dre's not tall enough to play against guys like Sheed and all this. Like, Sheed didn't really play a big man game.
Derek Coleman.
Yeah, like DC played a big man game. You had like guys down there. So Draymond is smart with knowing the game and sets and plays. He's real smart at that. So that's what I'm saying. Those guys can't run. None of those point power forwards back in the day could do what Draymond could do.
Mm-hmm.
He won't be able to see over them though to make those passes.
I think Seaway could Seaway was an underrated facilitator in my opinion.
Draymond gonna be at the top of the key. And have you noticed most of his plays is at the top of the key?
Top of the key, yeah.
Yeah, and you got Steph can run off the ball and run free like Reggie Miller used to run. And then they will have to find them on the edges. They got key signals and everything. Like they are so in tune. That's why Steph want Dre to be there till he retired. He don't want
because Steph not a point guard. That's like I agree with you when you said that. So when you was talking about how like Steph, that's why I get irritated when people call Steph the greatest point guard ever, because I feel it's disrespectful to the Isaiahs and the Magics. Like he don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? He don't facilitate offense at all. That's Draymond doing that. So I feel like we got to create a new position for Steph. Is he like the greatest combo guard ever? Maybe, but greatest point guard though, like
off guard. That was
you know what?
Like a 2 guard. So
he's what Jerry West and Pistol Pete would have been with a 3-point shot, in my opinion, a little bit like that. And that's not enough. It's not enough for Pistol. My man was Pistol bad, and man was the logo bad.
Yeah, that's the thing. They just play different games. Like he's an off the ball player more than he is on the ball.
Let me ask you. Remember this game, the second pick of the 2000 draft, Stromile Swift. That's another dude that went flying through the air. See, not only you not dealing with these big bodies that could beat you up on a block, you got to deal with some high flyers. Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
Oh my God, Sharif was nasty. Sharif was nasty. Oh my God.
Like when you just start thinking of all the forwards, and then to sit there and think it's a flex, and Kenyon Martin didn't make a bunch of
Antoine Jameson. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it was so many forwards in the league at the time that was just like, bro, what are we talking about here, man?
Like, Dre shouldn't have said that, but he was just bringing the reality to try to say, look, you weren't that, like, career-wise, like, you weren't that better than me, career-wise. That's what he's trying
talent-wise, that's what I'm saying is I look as a basketball player. See, what I think Kmart, if they want to keep this going, Kmart's next thing, bruh, if I had to guard you in this era, the way I could play off you and come over with help side blocks, like, nobody is going to eat nothing in the paint with me the way I come over in sky with his help side block, because I ain't got to worry about guarding you. I might have to worry about seeing where your eyes are going for a pass, and then I'm gonna get there, meet the man, and block his shit all day. That's what Kenyon Martin was, a help side defender.
I think y'all kind of got it a little confused though about Dre. Here's what y'all got confused about Dre. 2014, 2015 Dre, when he got into the starting lineup. When he got into the starting lineup, that Draymond Green is not the Draymond Green you see today.
That's true.
Draymond Green was bigger, and he was going to the paint. He was playing again. He was grabbing 15 rebounds. He was a double machine. He was scoring like 12 and 15s back then. In the finals, he put up like 20 and 20. And like he went off. He was hitting. Yeah, so he was a different player back then. Once they lost in 2016, that's when everything changed. That's when because remember, he was the most dominant player. He got kicked out. That changed the whole series when they suspended Draymond for that game.
So think about this. But think about this. That means it's only like 2-3 years where Draymond is like a physical dog. After that, he became more the thinking man's player, right? He's more of a cerebral dude. And I could appreciate that. Draymond is a smart basketball player. But as far as being that guy that can fly through the air, I mean, like I said, you look at Kenyon Martin's mixtape, right? You look at his dunks. Some of the dunks one time he caught a dunk.
Athletic. Like I said, they play one
But
on
not
one.
that. But it's not even just the athleticism though. Like what he said with it, like him and Jason Kidd was the most deadliest pick and roll in the league for like 2 years, bro. Like that's fact. Like nobody was afraid of Draymond offensively ever.
Cincinnati. I was rooting for Michigan State, of course, with Mateo. But I watched them in Cincinnati. They had the most Debo's team, the most dangerous team in basketball. They had the line where they had Delonte West. They had
Antonio Wingfield,
Art Long.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, okay, my bad. You talking about Michigan State?
They was going crazy.
Yeah, Kmart got them. Did Kmart get to the finals or the Final Four?
I think they got to the Final Four. I don't know if they play in the finals against Mateen Cleaves.
Yeah, they lost to Mateen Cleaves and them in the championship game. That's who they lost to.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. State and them got them.
Yeah.
Man.
But let's be real though, Tino. Let's be real. That if Kmart don't get hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that would have been a whole different year. But I get it if was a fifth. But you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, he got hurt.
Please remember. Kmart is a little small for his position too, especially in the day. He's only 6'8". He's only 6'8".
Him and Jay Kidd was the most deadliest pick and roll in the league for like 2 years.
He ain't gonna never live down letting a 40-year-old Michael Jordan hit him up for 43 points.
I mean,
Mike
was giving everybody one. See, no, ain't no shame in that.
I know you hate Mike, but he did that shit on KG as well. He got tickets for 40.
And ticket go y'all. At 40 years old, Mike ain't supposed to hit you up for no 43 like that.
That was for 25 and a half.
Hey, go ahead, see no.
Yo.
That ain't supposed to happen, dog.
See, that's that again. That's that.
After he got hit with 43, my back hurt.
Bro, a lot of reaching you got to do. A lot of reaching you got to do on Jordan, man. Come on, man. Even old Jordan. Like, no, I mean, yeah. You know, Ticket got in for 40.
And he couldn't even accept the ass whooping he took. He said my back was hurt. My back was tight. So I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was like, man, Mike was cooking you. And
it
was nothing he could do.
I get it, man. I get it.
He got Corey Maggette problems. Corey Maggette used to piss on him. I'm like, Corey Maggette used to be doing all. You got mad and punched the damn dude in the mouth.
Corey Maggette was a beast too, bro. I used to think Corey Maggette was gonna be better than Kobe when he was at Duke. I thought Kobe.
They were best friends when they came to LA. Like they used to hang out together. Like Kobe don't hang out with too many people.
Yeah, he had a lot of respect for Corey. Yeah,
it was real tight.
Yeah, man.
He had a lot of respect.
If not even just Corey, but a few of them dudes on that Clippers team, they'd have went elsewhere. Their careers would have been so much better.
That's how it is, man. My thing is, and again, I got respect for Draymond as a player, his cerebralness, his smart, his intelligence on the court and all that. But if Draymond Green was drafted to the Brooklyn Nets, we all know he doesn't have the same career, none of them accolades, none of that. You don't win no chip and all that. I mean, Kenyon Martin was drafted to the Nets, played 4 years there, got 2 finals, had pretty good showing. I know he was 3 for 23 in the last game against Duncan. But then I got an echo. Okay, no, then he get traded.
Was Kenyon the number one option on the Nets?
He was the leading scorer, but he wasn't the number one option. So he was the number 2 option.
He was the number 2 option.
Yeah,
I mean Jason Kidd was the best player.
Jason Kidd is the one option
on the team, and the guy that was really the number 2 option.
Don't say Kittles. Okay.
Vince Carter was that number 2
Oh,
out.
you talking about
Well,
that?
yeah, Vince Carter comes in like a couple of years later, though.
Vince
Yeah.
wasn't there when they was going to the finals, though. It was Richard
That's the
Jefferson.
finals. Yeah, remember, Kmart only played 4 years in New Jersey.
It
Then
was
he gets
Kittle.
traded. He gets traded directly to Denver with
Yeah,
3 first round picks.
it was Kittles, Van Horn, Jefferson. Yeah.
And my man coming off the bench, Lucius Hurst.
With the mask. He had a mask on or something like that. Yeah.
Jamie fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, Cino, yeah, don't forget. I think Delonte West. Was with St. Joe's.
Oh, he was at St. Joe?
I think so. Delonte West with Nelson, that point guard.
Oh, okay.
That was one of the best leagues.
Wait. Mateen Cleveland with Eric Snow. Eric Snow was the point guard. Mateen was the 2. Remember?
Yeah, State. We talking about for Cincinnati. Who they
I thought Morris Peterson was the 2, and Mateen was the 1. Morris Peterson.
Mo Pete was the 3. Mo Pete was the 3.
Okay.
Mo Pete played in the front court. Kenyon Martin played with D'Antonio Wingfield.
Antonio Winfield. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let me see who else I remember on that team.
Hey, my fault, man.
Mark Johnson was the best player on that team.
And they made a play. They named the play after Corey Maggette. The Maggette cut. That's his play. That slice, that slash, because nobody did it better than him. They named that play after him. They kept running that. He was like, dude, what kind of play?
Corey from the Shy, ain't you seen him?
Huh?
Corey from the Shy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I know everything about him and Kobe and him and his girl. I guess it's his wife, but that was his girl at the time. They used to go to Kobe would rent out the amusement park, and then they would just go all day on roller coasters. They were like best friends, and people didn't even know that him and Maggette was tight like that. They'd be at the amusement park and with wives and everything. Man, he loved Corey Maggette, man. I was like, Kobe don't get that close with nobody. This was like when they were first dating.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. You know who's in the backcourt? Kenny Satterfield from Uptown. Kenny Satterfield and DeMar Johnson. We thought DeMar
Johnson was the best player on that Cincinnati team. And yes, I'm biased because I'm from DC and he won our Legends, but yeah, that boy was a beast, baby.
He got in a car accident and messed him up, right? He was supposed to be one of them niggas. He was supposed to be like Lamar Odom than him. He got in one of them car accidents,
Yeah.
Jermaine, Melvin Levitt, Pete McKeel.
Hey, Cino, I'll always be on here, man.
Teaching you how to play defense. Oh, Robert Patterson played with him too.
What you say?
Nah, I said from earlier. I'm just messing around. I said I'm always on here when I can get on here, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always on here.
When the Knicks win.
Win, lose, or draw, man. I'm here.
Cino, your Pistons looking good, bro. I can't even, bro. Y'all doing it.
I can't hold you, bro. Yo, I told you about the Pistons last year. They was for real.
Cino be team hopping. Cino be team hopping, y'all. Stop.
Jalen Duren is by far most improved player this year. I don't even think that's he got that. Go ahead and hand him that right now.
How Ivy looking? I know Ivy's back.
I didn't realize he could pass as well. That's to me. Everybody's talking about his improvement, but his passing from the post, man, he's worked on that extensively this offseason.
You could tell Penny worked with him a little bit.
These two together, they tried to screw the Pistons tonight, and they couldn't. It was like, man, they tried their best. I was like,
y'all still
percent 3-point shooter out here shooting.
Hey, bro,
y'all
you said
still survived the 3-win team, bro. Y'all survived against a 3-win team, but a W is a W.
We survived Scott Foster. That's who we survived.
Man, he's the worst. He is the worst. Scott Foster need to be under investigation with the rest of this NBA shit. Cause he's that guy there. He got the rebound. He the reason Chris Paul about to lead the league ringless, man. I hate Scott Foster, bro. Real life, all right? Like that is criminal, bro. Like that's criminal, man.
Hey, bro, you mentioned Ivy back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, he played great tonight, and we couldn't have him down the stretch because he on a minute restriction.
Oh, okay.
We had to have Careless Levert in there. I was like, Careless Levert.
Let's see.
Man,
See, these are the This is what this is.
Free throws though. I was like, man, because I was pissed. I was losing it. I was live on the Patreon for the game, so I made it. I think it was free for everybody. But yeah, I was going off.
Hey, I don't mean to be off subject, but y'all pronounce my man Duran, but it's Duran where I'm from. That's how we say it, Duran.
Taylor Duran, yeah.
No, Duran.
Yeah, Penny worked him up good, man. That Penny was his college coach, right?
That's my grandfather's last name, Duran. That's how we say it, Duran. When I hear Duran, it be irking me.
But yeah, y'all are the truth. Y'all are the truth. I mean, I'm not buying y'all as the favorite, odds on favorite to take the East.
Oh no. I mean, it don't matter. Whoever come out the East losing to OKC anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that now.
Hey, bro. Pistons are the black horse. Pistons would be the black horse of the.
I want to
just
see
like them fucking Bears.
No.
I was losing.
Uh-oh.
Now you heard me, Ro?
What'd you say?
I said the Pistons will be the black horse of the playoffs when they get in there.
Oh yeah, and you gonna have to beat them. You gonna have to beat them, man. They ain't gonna just bow down to you. But I gotta see y'all against the Gauntlet. Y'all beating up that whack ass Central Division.
Got them hard on you. What you giving us the Careless Levert for?
Casino going on.
Of course he gonna miss. Why the fuck is you doing that?
Oh man.
See, I wish I could have been with you a week ago when y'all played us, and my man shot all them damn shots to get 40. I know you
were your Patreon.
I know you was going crazy that night, bro.
50 seconds to go.
He lost the ball. I lost
my man shot 47 shots. Like, man, like.
Fucking night. Goddamn Scott trying to fuck me out of the
Oh man! Oh, that'd have been. Yeah, I wish I would have watched it. But you might need to get right.
I'm with you, F. Scott Foster, man.
Hey, we needed a team like the Nets in our extra home game to get right tonight, man.
Yeah, can't do it tonight.
Brunson's still out, bro. Brunson's still out.
Nah, he had 20. He had 27 tonight.
He's back.
Yeah, he had 27.
Brunson and Cat in the first quarter, they were getting me mad. They just were getting lost on defense. Then they started to rip. So again, this is a team where you work the playbook out. Against the Nets and the Hornets, you work out the playbook, offensively and defensively. Cat was out there getting steals, help side blocks. That's the game. That's the game for him to get his confidence going.
Are you kidding me? It's a scramble for a loose ball.
Y'all need to come on and get CJ from us, man. Y'all need a backup point guard.
Who your team, man? Who your team?
I'm a Wizards fan. Y'all need to come on and get CJ McCollum from us.
Oh, McCollum brought to retire anyway, man. This is last go.
I feel bad for him right now. Him and Chris Middleton, man. They need to.
TJ was from his, as soon as he came in there, all he started talking about was basically retirement talk. He started talking about financials, what to invest in, and how he stayed in the league all these years. I'm like, dog, you ain't talking about, you talking like you about to retire. So how come and announce that shit?
Listen, man, more of these players need to get, look at the NBA for what it is. A chance to be set for life, make your money. Don't be like Sebastian Telfair trying to welfare system the goddamn NBA pitching boy. Now he got to do what, 6 months?
Man,
you're gonna be all right.
Did he lose his
pension? He's gonna be all right.
Did he lose his NBA pension, or did he still?
They can't. He can't lose it.
He
I
shouldn't.
don't think he can lose it. He just got to pay
He
restitution.
was saying something about that Adidas money though. He lost some Adidas money. I remember him saying something about
because I
Adidas.
don't know if he played enough to get a pension.
But
No,
like,
he played.
nah, he did. He
played
did.
10 years. He played 10 years.
You
So he
get the
definitely
pension
played
after
10
4
years.
years. What's the name? So, when Sharon Wright came on FYF, he said you get it after 4 years.
Nah, it's
It's just
8
it
years.
goes up once. No, he said
I know
when
they ain't
Sharon
giving
Wright
him
said it. Sharon Wright only played like 6
That
years.
means you ain't even
Yeah,
gotta get to a second contract. If that's the case, that means you ain't even gotta get to a second contract.
Yeah,
But what happened is,
exactly.
what happened is when you get the max pension at 10 years.
NBA pension is after 10 years.
I'm about to
No,
say, I thought it was
no,
definitely 16.
Sharon Wright said it himself. He only played 6 years in the league, and he went overseas. He still get the pension. What it is you get the max pension at 10 years. Just like
Oh,
it's just
okay.
like
So,
if you
pension
in
is at
what's the
6.
name? Yeah, you get a pension after 4, or it goes up to 6, 8, and then 10. 10 is the max. So you can get, whatever, if it's like $300,000 a year, after you got to get 10 years to get that. But I think you get 6 figures or something after 4 years. And then you get the health plan, the whole 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, any surgeries, because Jerome Wright, he was the 6th pick of the 94 draft. He came on stream and was talking about it. And, he got he had diabetes, so he had a amputation. So, he's all taken care of on that end, and they gave him prosthetic and everything.
That's what's up. NFL, I think it's like 3
That's what
years.
I say, man. NBA players need to realize that, man. Y'all
It's 10
looking out of
years for the
ridiculous.
medical. Like if you
Okay, 10 years for the full medical.
Yeah, you got to play at least 10 years to get like.
So I think Sebastian just made it. I think Sebastian was drafted in 04. I think his last year was 13 or 14.
Yeah, he just made it. He played 10 years for sure. He got 10 years in the league.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because it don't just cover you, it cover your kids, everything. Because like Kwame was just telling us, all his kids got, all of
his
see?
For all you captators hating on Kwame Brown, bro, that man set for life. That man good. Ain't gotta go, you know what I mean? He work because he wants to. He do the YouTube shit because he wants to, not because he need it.
I don't understand how he got labeled the #1 bust anyway. Like, has anybody ever heard of Anthony Bennett? That nigga ain't even get to a second contract. I'm like, bro, has anyone ever heard of this?
Nobody mentions Anthony Bennett.
Nobody ever mentions Anthony Bennett. It's like that nigga ain't even get to a second contract. He's got
Where he playing now? He playing in what, Puerto Rico or some shit?
Man, who knows? Nigga, shout out to that brother.
Michael
Olakandi. They don't mention him. I'm like, bro, it's so many of them that was way worse. Like, I don't get it. Like,
hey, didn't Olakandi start the Kardashian clans up? He's like the first one to be fucking with them chicks out in the valley.
Possibly, I don't know.
We ran into him when he got drafted. Like he had just got drafted. We ran into him at the bar.
Oliver Candy was a volleyball player. For a lot of people don't know that. He never even grew up playing basketball. That's why he was so ass. He grew up playing volleyball. Somebody could see.
Yeah,
he said, you should be able to dunk.
My boy Fred, man, Fred was so drunk. Fred was like leaning in there. Look, man, you take them out. I was like, Fred was in there. Go.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I mentioned, hey, bro, when you mention restitution, when you mention restitution, that's the thing. They don't. Sebastian was like, "Who am I paying it back to?" Because he was saying he the way he was talking in the interview, he was like, what he say? He didn't think he was doing nothing wrong because it was going through whatever he was doing. It was like through the league or something like that. So he was like, "Who runs that?" That's what he was saying. I think everything after it's all said and done, the smoke clear, he probably gonna get paid back or something because he was done wrong. That's what I think.
Yeah, a lot of players they get taken advantage of. They get put in these situations. People are like, "Hey, I'm gonna protect your money." Dude, they gotta pay so much in taxes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They gotta pay basically a luxury tax that's crazy. you getting taxed for every city you play in.
And don't let you play in Toronto.
Thank
Now
you.
you
Thank
playing,
you.
like,
You know what I'm
boy.
saying? That's
Sebastian
why I
just
say
go.
when y'all fans talk about niggas doing shit for the money, bruh. Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all don't get it. Like, yeah, you damn sure right. Do this shit for the money. Stop the ring chasing. Get your money. You a walking lottery ticket.
Right.
Hell
Max
yeah.
out your money. Don't
And
niggas be
these
like
same
26
people
years
with these
old all the way over.
mob, they stop paying them, talking that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and I
Seb-
was like, man,
your
that
job stop paying you today, nigga. You ain't going to work. So like, why would you
right. I
expect
was
them to
like,
work
they've
for
been
free?
circumventing the NBA been circumventing money since its existence. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
everybody in New York, Patrick Ewing. I'm like, that's all Dolan did. Yo, that's all every owner did was circumvent money to their players for the salary cap. Because the cover for the taxes, because most players don't want to go to the Knicks, they don't want to go to New York and play because of the taxes.
Exactly.
That's why. That's why I tell Phil. That's why I tell Phil ask the $1 billion question. Who's really running this? Because basically he going through what I call, huh?
The small hat crew.
Yeah, but exactly. But like I said, man, he just going through that humiliation ritual. How they do the
Yeah.
black man sometimes. I think he gonna
You
get
know,
his just due when he finishes BS. I think they gonna repay him and all that. I'm telling you.
yeah, he's gonna be good, man. He's gonna be good. He just, just stay on the up and up, live the rest of your life, man. Because again, niggas from the project, and him and Marbury fell out over that. They thought, him and Jamel Thomason and they first cousins. They thought once Marbury got in the league, he was just going to set everybody up with houses and shit. Nah, that's how you go broke. That's how you go
Man,
broke on that first contract. So he didn't
man.
realize exactly how fast that money goes till he got to the league. Because
Yeah.
Jamel was playing overseas, but Jamel only had like a camping bikes. He didn't go, he didn't go to he got Utah. I think Utah gave him like a camping bike. So he wasn't getting that money like that. Enough to pay some bills, but not enough to take care of the whole clan. Nah, man. He could Marbury himself got like 13 brothers and sisters. So it's like, nah, we can't take care of the cousins. One of y'all gonna have to make it to the league to get this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll
So
tell you.
eventually he realized, he apologized. He's like, yo, I realize how quickly this money go. It ain't you see the 60 on, but that 60 ain't 60. That 60 is more like 27 take home. Man, it ain't even that. You know?
That's crazy. Damn.
And that's over years, and then that's gotta last you the rest of your life. Yeah, the pension helps. It helps you sustain. But when it's like Iverson was going broke, right? He was never broke. But when you got this coming in and you got all of these, houses you got to maintain, now that money you getting, the Adidas money, Adidas was withholding the money for a minute, then they had to restructure there. Right now, he's the vice president trying to get the new generation in there on the Reebok label.
Oh yeah,
You know
he
what I
got
mean?
his big money once he hit his birthday. As soon as his
Oh
birthday.
yeah, he had 50 already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now he's
Once he
good.
hit 50, he got the bag. His wife got
God,
half of it though.
see, fellas,
His ex-wife
youngsters,
got
That's the
half.
value. That's the value of a good woman right there, though. When you got a
sir.
good female joint, bro, there you go.
Nah,
Yo,
Reebok did him justice. That they gave him like a trust fund or something like that. They
Yeah,
Yeah,
helped
they
him out a
put it
lot.
away. They put some of the money away for when
Yeah.
you retire. Like when you turn
yo,
50, this is gonna
mm,
be here. So he had like 50 plus million sitting. Like
yeah,
but then
the
he
Bay
had
Eye sold a lot.
once he divorced his wife, because that deal was in place back then, she was still gonna get half of that when the
Shit,
money.
he's still good. Yo,
Now he back with
no,
it too. I don't mean to be in
I ain't
people's
never just
business.
feel so old,
I seen
man,
a
knowing that
documentary.
AI done celebrated his 50th birthday already. He done celebrated 51 now, didn't he?
I believe so.
man,
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
God damn, bro.
I remember when last time I saw him, he was about to whoop somebody's ass over some money, and I was up here
Okay.
in Chicago. Yeah, we took that
God
picture,
damn.
me, him, and Doc, because we was gonna take the picture together, and I was like, man, we can just take it right now. Doc and they out here, we all good. They was like, no, we gotta do it one by one. And he was like, that's just for like certain people. Like, I guess they was gonna stretch me for more money. I was like, I didn't already pay more money. I'd have paid less money to do. So I'm like, I don't even care. Let's just take the picture. Doc, we just sitting there conversating. I'm like, why y'all sitting there doing that? Me, him, and Doc sitting here having convo while y'all trying to get this shit together. They were so unorganized up there. They didn't know what the hell they was doing. They thought I worked there.
Hey, I'm not gonna cap though. That AI documentary on Prime was pretty good. I think it's like 3 parts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's because it's his. It's the first one that he was handling. You know, all the other joints he ain't had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? This the first one. He sat down and told it himself. So you got the real deal.
Oh, that's what's up. I didn't know that.
I ain't watched the third part.
Oh no, that's real good. It's real good.
I could watch it over and over. I only seen it one time, but I mean, it's something I can watch over and over.
Did they talk about him in Left Eye?
Oh no, it wasn't like that. The wife that you talking about, he divorced. She back in his life, so she was in the documentary. So they ain't really talk about that.
They ain't talking about him and the brat, Left Eye, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all they talked about was he said, you know, I did a lot of wrongs and this and that and whatever, and she's still here with me and this and that. But that's about it.
I gotta understand, y'all. I'm from DC, bro. Like AI is a legend. Even though he's from Hampton. Bro, my man used to come to the city, and before Trey Songz, Mr. Steal Your Girl, that guy by the name of that was man.
He was a legend as a junior in high school, and then they robbed him of his senior year with that bullshit, man.
Yeah,
I never forget.
Messed Jay-Z up, dog. He's like, dog, I don't know you. Dude,
like,
he made that
I've never seen
and put AI name in that. Me and AI got more in common than just balling and running. Man,
like,
AI was
that's the biggest blunder of Jay-Z's career. He should have never made Super Ugly. He should have never made
so trash.
Yeah, because man, he made it was hot in his household. Like it was like, dude, what you doing? You talking about AI smashing Nas baby mama? It's like, and Nas knew that she messed around with AI. He didn't mention AI. He ain't mention that in there. He was like, that's that dude, man. He's like, I told you now, AI want to mess him up.
I hate Super Ugly, man.
Jay-Z had to pay money. I ain't really told nobody that yet, but Jay-Z had to pay money to get out of that situation.
Oh, damn.
He had to put up money. Yeah, no, it was a serious situation.
I hear nothing, I see nothing.
Blueprint
He knew, They was
he
like,
should have dropped Blueprint 2. Jay-Z should have waited to drop Blueprint 2. The shit would have hit different after either.
Oh my God, that's like, man, bro. That one aged like wine. I tell people that all the time. People always talk about how Nas killed him. I'm like, yo, go back and listen to the songs and tell me who shit aged better, you know? Because Takeover, to me, the beat was, that joint is crazy. And the Blueprint 2, oh my God, come on, man. But I get it, though. In the time, Nas won, you know what I'm saying? He had Jay on the radio station crying and everything, but you know what I'm saying? Just
there's no doubt about that. But like, what messed the Blueprint 2 up is he screwed up the album. He had way too many enemies. Like all this stuff, once Ether dropped, everybody, because it was cool for everybody to say F Jay-Z. And it was time. It was like everybody was like, thank you. I've been exhausted for this dude. About time. F you. It's like, what? Everybody was turning on Jay.
The crazy part is the beef, the origination of the beef was so petty.
He went at it with Jazz too, right at the same time. He ain't show up at Jazz video, him and Jazzo going back and forth. So that affected Blueprint too. So he had to go and take the songs off the album that was talking about Jazz. Like, and those are the songs I like. I was like, addicted to the game. I'm addicted to the game. It won't stop calling my name. I was like, oh, shit, because he praised Jazz in the song.
Can't y'all see?
Yeah, I came in the game on Jazz's back. So he took the whole song off the album.
That makes sense. That's his whole.
That had any reference to Jazzo, he snatched off the album.
I mean, it makes sense. That's his whole name, though. Jay-Z, Jazzo. I get it, though.
Jay. What he say? Sean Carter to Jay-Z. Damn you on Jazz. Oh man, that was just a perfect line. Jay-Z,
Yeah,
Sean Carter to Jay-Z.
They both look. We all know Nas won at the time. They both got some good shots in. They both took some slugs. But Ether was just perfect timing.
at the
dropping some
time,
birthday.
Nas won throughout. Nas still in it. Jay-Z can't do what Nas doing right now. I don't think.
As far as what, rapping?
Yes.
I don't know. I ain't gonna go that far.
Hey man, hey, what they say? If you don't use it, you lose it.
Jay even know he can't.
Jay would have to lock in with somebody.
Nah, say it again, Cino. Say it again, Cino.
The one person he could have locked in with, he ain't even cool with no more. And that's it. Like if him and Ye was to do with,
he tried, and he tried his very best to beat Nas in rap, and
exactly.
He learned that there's levels.
Nas won that.
Jay is good in his element, but he can't excel. He's good in his bars and he's witty.
Yeah, Jay-Z is not the lyricist Nas is. I would definitely, as a Jay-Z fan,
he's a better star maker.
Nah, you're right. You're right. Nah, y'all right. It's called.
Jay can put some words together and some rhymes together and make you go, damn.
Like, but it's creativity though. He don't have the creativity like Nas, man. Jay will hear your shit and steal your shit
because he lacks empathy. He don't know how. Like Nas will make fun of himself. He'll tell a whole story. He can't do story raps. He has no imagination, no creativity. So nothing about him. He's all flash and that's it. Flash and cars and money and girl. That's what his rap patterns are like. When he tried to get outside that box, it's hard for him.
We ain't gonna act like Nas ain't tried though. When he was Mr. Esco, he tried it. Nas tried it and put out one of the worst albums ever, and Nostradamus, like goodness gracious. Like,
worst albums ever.
That album is terrible. That album is terrible.
You probably like a lot of the party rap songs, right? See, that's
Nostradamus.
So yeah,
I was just thinking about that.
Songs, though, Nostradamus is one of the best albums that he put out.
Yeah, you tripping. You tripping. You tripping.
No, that's because you don't understand it. From the life we chose. My God, are you kidding? You a fool if your main girl is easy to fuck and you got
Jay-Z dissed him because of that album. He heard Nostradamus and said, "Oh, it's over."
Album I've ever dog. You gotta understand. You don't. Do you even know how great that album is, dude? I could go down the list.
Great. All right, enjoyable is one thing. Great.
Even body Jay-Z on that. Come get me.
Arguably, Cino, Nas took Jay-Z out the game. That's how I feel.
He didn't take him out the
game, bro. You tripping?
I'm just saying, man. Yeah, you got all these business moves and this and that. Nas doing the same thing with the casino and all that. I'm saying Nas just took him out where people don't really.
This is what you call revisionist history, bro. You gotta remember. Bro. You gotta remember. Nas dropped Nostradamus. Nas was not, bro. That's the reason Jay dissed him. Like we was looking at Nas like it might be a rap, bro. Like if we're gonna keep it a bean, Jay-Z got threw him a bone with that battle.
And if we're gonna keep it a bean,
we was not looking at Nas the way we are now, bro. We're not gonna change history. Like we were not.
If we're gonna keep it a bean, then we gotta realize Jay-Z got a lot of ghostwriters.
We were saying Busta was better than Nas at that time because Busta was on like there was so many people.
The I Am album was
I Am was good.
Nas came out 2 for 2. His first 2 albums classic. 2 for 2.
Wow. And we're gonna keep it a bean. He talking about erasing history. We're gonna keep it a bean. You gotta realize Jay-Z had ghostwriters. And that's something that will never be told.
He had,
and Nas, and Stickman wasn't writing for Nas. Stickman and them from Dead Prez. So we only gonna bring up the Jay-Z allegations. We not gonna mention how Stickman and them was writing for Nas.
But nobody ever talked about Jay-Z.
Here we go.
Hey, people asking for the link. Outlaw in the chat. A couple cats asking for the link. I don't know how long you been.
Hey, y'all too late, Outlaw. Y'all too late, man. I'm sorry.
I gotta go to bed too myself. But
we don't want to mess up the. Hey, we don't want to mess up the algorithm.
Shout out to Nas on that casino thing, right? But let's be real. Jay-Z only put his name in the hat because whatever's going down in New York, Manhattan-wise, he had it. Everybody knows putting a casino in Times Square is the dumbest idea that's ever been concocted. Like, ain't no goddamn way you doing a casino in fucking Times Square. Have y'all been to Times Square?
Now they haven't. You better put it in the hand. Better put it in. That's the best. Better put it in the hand.
They either going to expand the shit in the Meadowlands. They either going to expand the shit in the Meadowlands or take that money and put it up in Yonkers. That's the only place that makes sense. But that one in Queens, bro, I trust me. Y'all don't want to go to Queens to gamble, bro. Y'all don't want to go to Queens to go to that casino.
Not at all.
It's stupid. Yeah, I'm sorry. And I got love for my Brooklyn peeps, bro. It's too Brooklyn in that goddamn Queens casino, bro. It's too much. Ain't no big baller spenders coming to Queens to go to no casino. They're gonna get on a bus or a plane. They're gonna go to Teterboro and go down to Atlantic City if anything, if they want to.
Yeah, you got my folks from Astoria Projects. They be down there. Shout out to Astoria.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard somebody say Nostradamus was terrible.
Hey, yo, Cino, he mad about that.
When the last time you listened to Cino? When the last time you listened to Nostradamus?
Like 2 weeks ago.
Man, I'm sorry.
The life we chose.
You a big, ain't that song? You a big girl. Hey, Cino, isn't that song on there?
The big girl down, yeah.
Man, come on, Cino tripping. Like that
song. Did he make a song with the R. Kelly joint too?
You owe me.
Did he make a song with that
on there? It's a shoot 'em up song. I like that one. The shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up. Yeah, what? Like that was fine.
That's the one I skipped.
And the one when he rapping like he the jail, when he rapping as the from the perspective of the jail. Last words. Them the two. Other than that scene, no, I don't like nothing on there. I promise you. Even the song Nostradamus, I hated that. My God, I don't like it.
Nostradamus is catchy.
Escobar, now he is Nostradamus. Nah, bro, I'm sorry. No way you can listen to that and then listen to Stillmatic. Listen to Stillmatic after you listen to that, and you telling me that Nas was hell no. Come on, Steve.
Big girl, oh God. No, I am was
that
dope.
Song was trash, bro. Cino must have doing right now. Cino must have had a lady in his life that he liked a lot or something when this album was out. Like he having one of them. This album is sentimental value for him.
Man, this album was great because it was dark. It was he just did the whole light album with the Hate Me Now, all the commercials on dude. That whole the third disc is nothing but commercial hits.
He was Escobar. He was Escobar on Nostradamus, and we ain't like that. We was like, nah, we ain't here for that, Nas. We don't not from you.
We ain't here for that. Yeah, see, you Jay-Z.
Not from Nas. Not from Nas, bro. No, we don't want Nas talking like that, man. We don't want Nas talking like that.
Is it Black Girl Shorty owe you for ice?
Right, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We don't want we trying to learn something from you. You was the New York Pop. You know what I'm saying? We was there.
This album. Do you listen to New World? Everything he said on New World came true. What are you talking about?
Oh, I guess. We just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one because
and now we done got the Pac stands. Let me not upset the Pac stands coming in glazing. We talking Jay-Z and Nas. Now they want to talk Pac. Let me stop it, man. Stop it, bro. Pac that originally 50 Cent.
Pac was the fake gangster. He was the 6'9" of the 90s.
Here we go, man.
What?
How old are you?
I'm messing with you. I'm trying to check out the algorithm.
The person with the 3 actors that was dedicated to Pac.
You gonna have Outlaw on your back in about 2 seconds.
I'm not saying he wasn't as successful as 6'9", but he was like his character. Yes.
You gotta be.
You in Jersey? You saying Tupac was 6'6" who?
I said he was like the 6'9" of the 90s.
Who did he snitch on? Who did Tupac get locked up, bro?
No, I'm talking about the gangster act.
It's the gangster act, bro.
The gangster act. That's what I'm talking about, y'all.
Not that.
I was just being funny.
When did Pop say he was a gangster? I love when this conversation come up. When did Pop say he was a gangster?
Exactly. Ain't no gangsters doing that.
Like, when did he say he was a gangster, though? Pop never said he was a gangster.
Hold on, here's the deal.
Y'all not understanding. Pac wasn't part of no gang. 6ix9ine wasn't, but they affiliated with gangs.
When they yelled the final cut after they filmed Juice, Pac never left character. Like, he stayed in character from that movie the rest of his goddamn life, man. That's
not even accurate either. Because first of all, if you know Ronnie P, he was like
Tupac was the most bipolar human being you've ever seen.
If Pac was
I'm not talking about him being a Gemini. I know it's two sides.
From zero
because Biggie went to private school his whole life. His own mother even said she don't know what the hell he was talking about in these raps. Like, so if Pac was fake, what the hell was Big? Like, I need to know.
It don't mean the parents don't know what you're doing.
Let's talk about Big.
Biggie didn't even go to school like that.
Be a street nigga like that. Big was a corner. Big was one of the dudes on the corner. He was never a kingpin.
His mama thought he was at school.
He talked like he was a kingpin in his raps.
Hey, nah, that's not true.
That's the rap persona.
Okay, but why can't you make that distinction with him and not Pac? That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. They're affiliated. Pac and 6ix9ine affiliated themselves with gangs. Pac got a lot of gang business that wasn't his business. And that's why he got what he got at the end of the day. If you just mind your business,
not being the same breath.
6ix9ine sent people to jail, bro. Like,
here's what did Pac in. Not really being affiliated with it. Like, he moved around too much. So, like, you would, Baltimore, Oakland, New York, blah, 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 back and forth.
New York, Baltimore, Bay Area, then LA.
Hey, he's from New York.
My thing is, right? Biggie rapped to get off the street, so he ain't have to be on no corner because he was never like that. At the best, he was one of the niggas on the corner. He never ran in no corner. You understand what I'm saying?
But based on
once they realized Big could rap, hold on. Once they realized Big could rap, the streets like they do with any ball player, any rapper, they protected it.
Right. I agree with all of that, bro. But all I'm saying to you is Biggie didn't even have to be on the corner at all.
But Pac was addicted to the street shit when he should have been shielding himself. Like, he was doing shit like, that no ball should ever do. That's why I said with John Morant.
Bro. The John Morant was Biggie. That's the part you missing, bro. Biggie was the one in private school. Biggie was not broke. Biggie moms was not broke, bro. That man grew up in a nice brownstone in Brooklyn. Like, that's what I'm saying. He didn't have to be outside. Biggie did not have to be outside. He chose to be outside.
Are you from Brooklyn? You understand. But just like you said, either you swing a crack or you got a wicked jump shot. Like, if you in Brooklyn, you gonna come. But again, Biggie was trying to get off the streets, trying to get record labels started the whole nine. He was not trying to get involved with none of that street shit no more. And it seemed like Pac
shouldn't have been there. It's my point, though, bro. That's all I'm saying. He should have never been there.
You're right, but that's what I'm saying. Growing up as a kid in Brooklyn, you're gonna go outside.
Stillmatic is better than Blueprint.
Hell no, it's not. Stillmatic?
I am.
Illmatic is better than Blueprint. Illmatic
is better than Blueprint.
I think Reasonable Doubt is better than Illmatic. I'm sorry. I'm not. Illmatic is one of them joints that I like, but I don't love. I feel like I'm supposed to love Illmatic. I don't love Illmatic.
Bro, you gotta realize though that what you just said. What's the first Jay-Z? What was that? Reasonable Doubt. That's other people. He was storytelling, but it was other people's stories. So I mean,
that's true. That's true, but you
I
still
don't know.
feel better.
Bro, we
It
can
sounded
see
good though. It still sounded good though. It sounded good.
Illmatic is him rapping what he saw from his window, bro. Like he like bro.
And to me,
Don't do not.
to me, Queensbridge is one boring ass place, bro. I done been through
Like, come
Queensbridge.
on, man.
Like,
We
ain't
got
nothing interesting about Queensbridge but the bridge.
Yo, my man from DC only repeating what he seen on Roxanne on Netflix. I already know what he do. I already know what he said.
Blueprint. It destroyed. Stillmatic is way better.
Like I said, Nas took Jay-Z out the game. Bottom line, point blank.
Yeah, I like.
Oh, y'all bugging, man.
He was at his peak ego.
How is that true when the man made 3 more classic albums after the beat?
Still, I disagree on that one. I think Blueprint and
I'm just talking about being
and Black Album and the Black Album are both better than Stillmatic. Now,
I'm just talking about being a respectable lyricist. Nas just erased them for that list.
Like the Black Album to me is Jay-Z.
Trash.
What was trash?
Blueprint 2 was trash.
No, I didn't say Blueprint 2. I said the Black Album. The Black Album.
Blueprint 2 would have been a good album.
The Black Album is Jay-Z's best album.
The Black Album was great. The one and 09 was the Blueprint 3.
And American Gangster gets slept on. Like that joint right there is kind of like, I don't know why people don't mention that one. Like Jay was talking that shit on that
man album. That's why those beats are grown man.
Like that, I don't need no hook for this shit, man. Dog, yeah. Jay-Z went off on that joint. Ain't Slim. Oh my lord, let me stop.
Man, y'all can, and let's be real too, man. In a versus, y'all can hate all y'all want, bro.
Now,
once some tracks start playing, bro, Jay-Z's catalog is too goddamn too many hits, bro.
I disagree with Jay on that, bro. One person Jay-Z don't want to see.
Somebody could challenge him, but Jay-Z is really
Jay-Z. Okay, you think Jay-Z could beat DMX?
Nope.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hey, Cino, I'm gonna give you. Hey, Cino, you know what? Hey, Cino, you know what I think of Jay-Z?
Barely beat Snoop Dogg.
Hey, Cino, you know who I think is
barely beat Snoop Dogg in their battle, in their verses?
Cino, it's one dude that will crush him. And y'all don't care. Busta Rhymes would bust Jay-Z ass in the back. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling you right now. He bring out flip stock, bro. If Jadakiss ain't show y'all anything, it's about stage performance, bro. Like Jay-Z, I've seen Jay-Z in concert 4 times. Jay-Z is the worst. Jay-Z is the worst fucking performer you could go see, bro. Like
he can never do a Super Bowl.
He up there trying to look all cool and shit.
Both of them are
terrible. Like, come on, man.
Jay-Z and Nas.
And I love Jay-Z's music, but as a lot of them are terrible performers. There's a couple people who will watch him, and Busta one of them. He don't want to stand on stage with Busta doing no live.
Jay-Z and Nas is both boring when it comes to.
But that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
Nas. I'm going to go see Nas when he did the orchestra joint with the Illmatic album.
Stillmatic, no.
Nah, I mean, see, no, I just think you don't like Jay-Z, bro. I'm starting to, and I think you like Nas a little bit. You're the first person I ever heard call Nostradamus great. I've never heard nobody say the words great and Nostradamus together prior to the night. I promise you that. Like, I've never heard it.
He got 1.5 albums.
I'm gonna say this. Since DMX, I take DMX over Flip Star, whatever. Busta and Jay-Z and verses. But I don't think Jay-Z can see 50 in the verses.
Oh, stop, man!
I agree with that.
He got one.
You know what? I'm gonna give you some credence to that because 50 good at talking shit. Like you right, 50 good and like 50 good at working the crowd. 50 gonna work the crowd. He got 50 good at working.
He got one album. Half his shit, more than half, 3/4 of his shit gonna be on Get Rich or Die Trying.
50 can play his mixtapes. 50 can play his mixtapes.
He got some songs on that G-Unit album.
Thank you. 50 can play his mixtapes against Jay-Z.
What you got? 3 more tracks off of that?
I'm just saying. I mentioned DMX.
Am I being recent biased? Do y'all think Kendrick can do it? Because I mentioned Kendrick. I think Kendrick can get at Jay in the verses, in my opinion. What y'all think about that?
I agree. I agree.
competition. Kendrick will wipe through him.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but I mentioned DMX. I thought DMX is the illest. He couldn't even see DMX in the freestyle.
I agree. He probably can't even see Snoop. Let's be honest. Because Snoop can just play the whole goddamn doggy style and win that shit. If we gonna be honest, we're like, let's be real.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd take Jay-Z over Snoop in the verses. I would, but not DMX.
If Snoop on deep cover. Come on, man. What the fuck?
And he has some stuff on the Chronic as well, too.
But you think about features. You think about a lot of features, though. But you think about features and stuff. I'm talking about straight up like their music and the performance. DMX got Jay-Z.
Been watching the verses because they all play features and shit, bro. They get up there and play songs. They did with Mariah Carey, all type of shit, bro. Like,
if we doing that, then nobody gonna see DMX because he was on with Aaliyah. He was on. I mean, we could go there. I'm just saying. I'm thinking about it now. I'll take X over everything.
X would kill.
Yeah. So it says I went from X. I thought about 50.
To beat in the battle, like X, if you put X in that type of format, he's hard to beat because he's made for that.
And I'm thinking about it because Jay-Z was like, "Who gonna beat me? Nobody can beat me in the verses." And I'm thinking about like DMX got you.
He should say that, but he tripping though. I can name a bunch of people. Nigga, you might not even want to see LL Cool J. He might not even want to see LL. You know what I'm saying? He might not even want to see LL in the verses.
Can he see Ja Rule?
Nah, he'll fuck Ja Rule up. I ain't gonna.
I feel you though. I feel you, Outlaw. I feel you. Before 50 came out, everybody was rocking with Always On Time. Gave you my what? Everybody know they was rocking with that.
They got a Cino, don't they?
These people mad in the chat.
Cino, don't Jay-Z got a song with Ja Rule where he dissed them in the verse? Like, don't they got a song and Jay-Z throwing them shots in the verse? Ja Rule, that is.
But Ja Rule could be like, I gave you your first number one.
No, Jay got a verse on Blueprint too. You know, when he dissed Ja Rule.
I think they got a song together too, and he throwing them shots in the damn song. If I ain't mistaken,
it's that Money in the Thing.
Do an album together.
It's that Money in the Thing album when Ja was on it. I forgot what song.
X and Jay-Z both, because he dissed Jay in the interview. And that's when X came out with that.
Oh, yeah, don't forget about Kanye.
After they saw that interview with Ja, and he put it in there. Look at
Shout
all
out to
these
Jimmy.
brand niggas.
Talking about they got niggas, both niggas.
And don't forget about Kanye West, too. That's another person.
Yeah, somebody in the comments, said Kanye.
The one motherfucker that's unbeatable. I stand on that. If like I know he's crazy and shit right now, but before he went crazy, Kanye's unbeatable. That's the one person nobody beat.
He said Ja Rule, no.
Gotta be crazy.
Hey, listen. Oh, no. LL Cool J got him too. You know that.
LL got who?
Jay-Z?
Kanye? Oh no, LL can get at Jay-Z, but not Kanye. Yeah,
we talking about Jay-Z.
No, Jay-Z.
I take Kanye over Jay-Z. I don't know about the Kendrick. I don't know.
Got Jay-Z beat.
Yeah, he got him beat.
Every song Jay gonna play is basically Kanye anyway.
Exactly.
I produced that.
Bruh, exactly. This nigga's an
imposter. Not only that,
he
choreographed the damn song. He did the whole thing. He created the hook, all of it. The encore.
I don't care what nobody say. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that's top 5 greatest rap albums ever made, bro. Like, I love that album.
You out this world. Yeah, you are out this world.
I love that album. Cino. Hey, bro. You hate My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. You about to say you like Yeezus or some shit. Why? What's your best album?
I can't stand Yeezus.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say
no, that was terrible. You like the Yeezus?
Out the car.
Hell no, I don't like Yeezus. Yeezus was horrible.
Yeah, that was trash.
To me, Kanye came out the gate 3 for 3. His first one, the second one, and then Graduation. Then he slipped up with the 808
Heartbreak. I know a lot of people don't
slipped up with the 808s, and then he came with that. He
started to go off the rails.
And then he came with that My Beautiful Dark.
I did like the 808 Heartbreak.
His mom died. No, I just like Heartless.
I hate that album. What's that song he had? Paranoid. Paranoid sound like 80s porno music, bro. I hate that shit.
His mom died, and he just went.
I am so paranoid. downtown. I said, yeah, this nigga on that powder. I said, bro, I knew he was high when he made that one. I said, yeah, he ain't on that powder, bro.
I think that's all pressure. I ain't gonna lie. I think that whole album was like.
Hey, we got
sound
another
like
Nostradamus fan up in here, man. He got 4 super hot songs. Y'all, it's the most educational album there is.
That's jungle right there. You know what I'm saying? That's who wrote that.
Jungle.
That's jungle. You know what I'm saying? That's who wrote that.
That album came out in 1999.
Yeah. I remember, bro.
He said they forging their names and taking money. Computers ain't that smart. Everything man built that can be taken apart. Like
I bought that album with my own money, Cino. I remember.
Solo energized ride, no steering wheels telling it how to drive, no propellers in the sky.
Man, I'm giving everybody a homework assignment. Everybody gonna listen to Nostradamus when we get off this live. Everybody gonna listen to Nostradamus when we get off this live.
Hey, yo, Cino, wow, yo. Keep going, Cino. They don't believe you.
Telling you everything that's going on today. That's
wow. Just because it was a great concept and a great message, don't mean it was a great song. It could have been conceptually great.
It's to visit Mars while the poor people starve. Computers taking over their jobs, and man is forced to live off land. Now it's back to the caveman era.
Wasn't Dr. Knox boots on there too? Like, bro, they don't have so many badass songs. Wasn't Dr. Knox boots on there too? Man, don't call me Dr. Bruce. Call me Dr. Knox boots.
No, that's on I Am.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was another song I hated. Good God.
Damn, do you not like Knox?
I hate slow. I was like, what the hell?
I did not like Dr. Knock boot either.
And don't forget about Kanye Cino with that lyric. He said, I don't play the hand I was dealt. I changed my cards. I prayed to the sky and I changed my stars. Oh my God, is that a black card? I turned around and replied, why, yes, but I prefer the term African American Express, something like that. That's my shit, though.
Yeah,
anyway.
I know. It's just that Kanye don't write. So
at all.
Like I'm thinking, I'm trying to think. I think that's consequent.
Hey, Cino, what Puppy say? If I don't write it, I recite it well. Like that's Kanye. Like if I don't write it, I recite it well.
Yeah, like Puppy said, don't ask me if I write
right. I write checks.
So you said Kanye ain't write that?
No,
nah, Kanye got right.
Kanye died. This is rapper name.
He got ciphers. Oh, he also got ciphers the Prince as well too.
Five, 6 writers that I know of. One guy's from Jeffrey Manor. Then he got Rhyme Fest. He had
GLC.
He got Q-Tip. I was like, those are just the 4 that I know of.
I'm talking about in that era. I'm talking about in that era.
Consequence been there since the first album.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the 2002, 2003 when the album came out. That was him.
No.
Cypher the Prince was helping him as well too.
Is not him. He had a couple of rhymes that he wrote, but Kanye's rap style is different. Like he wrote a couple of rhymes like Jesus Walks. He did that one. He did he had help with rhyme.
I think he wrote his verse on Point Out the Bounce. That's why I'm so horrible.
Spaceship did what's his name? Spaceship. But Kanye kind of wrote the beginning of it, and then he wrote the hook, and then he was trying to do it, talking about when he's working at the he was like, they trying to ask me about some khakis. But I bet you some black people walk in here, I bet you they show off they token lackey. Oh, yeah, not enough Kanye. Put them all in front of this stuff.
Are you saying he ain't write that?
Oh, that's Kanye part there.
Mm-hmm. Kanye showed us what time it was on that
down, but
when him and Drake had that concert. That's when I realized.
Make it sound different. Like I said, on Spaceships, he created that part of it because he remembered that. But the structure of the song with the bars and everything, like you got Consequence that did pretty much everything on the album. Q-Tip came in and did the song with Lauryn Hill that they ended up changing. But Q-Tip came out and helped him out with a hook on another joint on that album. He had so much help on that College Dropout. I was like, man, for your lead album, everybody from the Shy chipped in. You have my man from 100 in the Wild, Jeffrey Manners. Then you got my man from the Wild Hundreds, and then he started hanging out with the Gangster Disciples over there, and they had their crew called the Go Getters.
You can say
did he chip back?
You can say what you want, but Kanye still had his influence and his touch on that.
Oh yeah,
you gotta study. And no, what I'm saying is, I agree with you, but you gotta, he probably looked at people in the Shy as the greats. So you study the greats and become greater. That's all that happens.
Oh no, he's a thief. He's a thief. Nah, they ain't gonna get that wrong.
Hey, Cino, what happened to GLC, Cino? What happened to him?
The thing we do know about is Ye over here. That's one thing. That dude is a thief. Like No ID, that whole story, that's all fake. Like, No ID is No ID. Dion taught. That's when they learned that from. That style of what he was using. You know how he'll take a sample and make it sound like something else, like somebody else is saying something that they're not saying, and how to chop it up, all that mixing and chopping. We learned that from No ID. And No ID taught like 3 people, and it wasn't Kanye West. He taught SC,
No ID,
and Dirge. Those were the only 3 people he was teaching that to. And Kanye wasn't around. So that's why SC is like, who's Kanye West? No ID, my mentor. No ID, your mentor. Like, they was like, and they asked him, he was like, Dion, who is this? And he was like, man, this dude, man, from Chicago, man. He said, I motivated him and he learned from me. So he was like, man, he blowing me up right now. So I'm just gonna roll with it. So
oh wow.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, why not?
So that's how it went. And they was like, oh, this dude was never around. So they was like, who is this dude? Like, he
No
was like,
ID taught me.
When like he did a party or something, he was like, yeah, the guy was there, he was watching. Like,
that for auto-tune, the track he gave Jason on that motherfucker.
I mean, technically, even if he said somebody taught him, and but in his narrative, in his mind, he was taught by No ID. He ain't say I was around people all the time. I can learn from somebody that from a distance, just like you can love somebody from a distance. You can learn from a distance.
Yeah, that's the thing. He didn't say he learned from it. He's like, that was my mentor. Like, No ID, my mentor.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. You should look in the law, though. That was good right there. You just spent that, bro. My man said, you I like that. Good job.
I'm being real. He took on the perspective.
The context of what he provided, though, because he made it seem like he was there with him, he made it seem like he was there shooting in the gym with the nigga, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We were teammates.
That's why him and SC had problems. And that's why SC was like, dog, I learned from DR. And you trying to emulate my sound. You trying to do everything that we're doing. Like, and he can't mess with that. Like, SC was way ahead of him. And he was way better at chopping it. And I was like, yeah, I could tell you mastered. And Kanye, I could tell where he went wrong at. And I was like, yeah, I could tell where he went wrong. And I was like, listening to yours, AC. He's like, I know. He's like, he don't know the secret formula. He's like, he don't know the secret sauce. He can just do, like, he missing some ingredients. And he's like, nobody else can hear this shit, but we can. So he's like, I know how he cut that, and he's like, he's trying to get better as he's doing it, but he's like, he still don't have that mix. He's trying to get around us to see what it is that he missing.
Did he get better eventually?
Oh yeah, they met. Him and SC met up.
Okay. Kanye lowered him in,
and he told him, he was like, yeah, my bad, man. I'm gonna hook you up with my manager. So he gave SC his manager, and his manager was all it was
Running around.
for him to stop dogging him. It was like, man, please stop dogging me in the industry.
Yeah.
So he put him with his manager, and the manager wasn't doing nothing for him. He's like, man, your manager ain't doing nothing. So SC was working with Mobb Deep, and he did the Secret Agents album, and and they basically the whole Mobb Deep 50 Cent album, because they basically 50 just bought those songs, and then he put himself on some of them songs.
That's what's up.
And then Yayo's album, they took SC's beats and used them for. And no, it really wasn't because they was robbing him. He did the song on the Game album and didn't get paid. That's the one that's really pissing him off.
Oh, wow.
That album was like 4 times platinum. So it was like, dude, that album was
His
like.
first
Oh,
one?
you talking about the song with him and Kanye? The Game
No,
and Kanye?
the song that Havoc produced. They say Havoc produced it, but Havoc didn't.
Oh,
Havoc was doing that a lot, taking credit for all SC beats. So he wasn't even producing like that no more. He was just stealing, just taking it from SC.
God damn. Oh, yeah, I remember you were saying something like that.
Yeah, so on the Diddy album, that's why he was Jay-Z and all them guys was down there, and he know hip hop and Guru. He know both of them. So they was like, they called him up. Like, they was like, yo, Diddy finna record, he finna track that song. So if you want to get down here, you better be having down here track this song so that you can get paid. And that's how he got paid off that song, that Hold On song, and it said produced by SC. Then now Havoc got mad and went in there and put his thing in there to challenge it so he can get his points off. So now it says Havoc and SC. But SC was the one on there. But SC know how to chop it like that to make that woman make that sound. He chopped it up. That woman said nothing like that sound ever. That was his skills to make that go. And I was like, I watched him make that beat. I watched the records he got to make that sound. And he's like, this is what Kanye want to do. And he can't do it right. He can't do it like this. He's like, this the missing ingredient that he's missing. He wants to be able to do it like this, where it's flawless like that. He keeps trying. And he's like, he tried to do it with We Are the Champions. And he's like, I heard We Are the Champions. I heard Diamonds Are Forever. He keeps trying to do it. And he's like, he just off. And so he just like, well, this is the best I can do it. Nobody gonna know. And he's like, right, nobody gonna know it. He's like, everybody else will just think, oh, that's dope. You know, and
the people that are not from Chicago, they just gonna hear the song and be like, oh, this is hot. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like he did that Last Call for Alcohol. That here's to the rock. And that, like, because that person is not saying that, but he's making it sound like they saying here's to the rock. Like, but he's trying to make the audio sound like that. That's what they call chopping. Like in this, here in this, we started that out here, and we brought that in, that sound, and taking it so that pretty much you can escape the copyright because it's not actually, you're actually blending the song when it's way different than what it actually is saying. So you getting past
basically rearranging it, making the song over.
Yeah, so
that's the lyrics I was just saying too. That was the Cheers to the Rock joint. That's what I was just. Yeah, that's what's up. That's one of my favorite joints. That's like the last. That's like a bonus track on the album. College Dropout.
Yeah, that was supposed to be on the Black album. Jay-Z didn't take that one.
Yeah,
he chose Encore, and he chose the.
Can I get a Encore?
Yeah, he chose Encore, and he chose the like, because Kanye wrote. Yeah, I mean, he created the whole thing. Like you gonna go off stage. Remember they did the backstage. You see Kanye directing Jay-Z. You go off stage.
You talking about The Evil?
No, he was talking about on that Fade to Black, and they was
that CD.
Yeah, Black album. Yeah.
Oh
Black
yeah,
album.
okay. I mean the DVD.
Kanye was breaking it down. He was like, "You gonna go off stage, right?" And they're gonna be like, "Over." Then you come back on.
Yeah,
right?
I remember that.
Yeah, right. He's
Yeah.
teaching him. Right. He's schooling him on what to do. Jay-Z is that kind of guy. All he could do was rap. That's it. And once you see that, this is why his song.
Kanye was painting the picture.
This is why he never got a record deal. This is why he had to create Rockefeller. Nobody would sign him because there's no creativity there. All he could do was rap. That's it. Somebody else got to do the construction of the creativity. Everything that's creative about Jay, he stole it.
Hawaiian so
Believable.
That's what I said early. That's what I said earlier.
Cussing her eyebrow, trying to wow out.
Right. I'm like, dog, he stole that. He had to pay money to that. 1 a.m. DJ made it a rub. 2 a.m. I'm like, that's Rare Essence.
Yeah.
I'm like, I went right to it. Rare Essence. I was like, man, that is crazy. That's
Cameron killed him. I ain't gonna lie.
So, and
Say
then
Cameron?
Cameron.
Man, he's so feeling it.
I'm not
Feeling
about
that was Camp Low song. Feeling it. I was like, yep, he's stealing it.
Right.
He's stealing it. I got 99 problems, but it ain't one. Ice-T.
Oh, yeah, 99 Problems, Ice-T. Exactly. Everything has to be created for him. That's why he stuck with Kanye, because he revitalized his career. Because after
didn't Rick Rubin do that?
Shit album, Kingdom Come.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Miss Ho.
Yeah, I think it was Rick Rubin. I think
introduce myself. It's Machiavelli the Dawn, lyrical, like the whole
SC. SC is a producer out here in Chicago that actually was like right.
I'm a pick by blood.
I can say No ID is my mentor.
That's big.
So you saying
out with Kanye West and he didn't want to pay him no mind, like, man, I don't need Kanye. And I'm gonna get No ID. So I just paid No ID. And that's what he went and grabbed on Blueprint 2. He grabbed No ID. And they did like 2 songs. And Kanye almost had no songs on that Blueprint 2. Because everybody he was salty that Kanye was getting all of the shine off Blueprint. Like, oh, Kanye brought him back. Back. So yeah, that's
I
why.
don't like that narrative.
Yeah, he didn't like that. And then Kanye put that in that rhyme. Blueprint brought back his soul, platinums and gold. He was like, I was getting platinums and gold before you got here. What are you talking about? Yeah, he didn't like that.
Yeah, that's Jay-Z's ego,
Yeah, my name's Kanye, not Kane. He used to say that everywhere here because they used to call him Kane. Nobody called him Kanye. Nobody could pronounce that stuff. It was like, oh, it's Kane. Kane, tell Kane going on next, and after Kane,
welcome to the stage,
King
Kane.
That's why he said that in the rhyme. My name's Kanye, not Kane. Everybody's mispronouncing the name, so I say it over and over like my man Fab in the game.
That's fun.
So that's why he always used to say that in his rap. He used to do that rhyme here in Chicago all the time. My name's Kanye, not Kane. Everybody mispronouncing the name. So I spell it over and over like my man Fab in the game. Drop a bad chick off, pick another one up in the rain. Go.
I hope he wrote that one at least.
I don't know. He probably did.
It sounds like he did.
That sounds like him. Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, that sounds like vintage Kanye rap. Because all his stuff, I go to Jacob with $23,000. You go there with $1,200. Wow. That's a Kanye West rap that y'all probably never heard of. It's called Wow. That's one of his old Chicago raps.
Yeah, I heard of that one. I heard.
Oh, you heard Wow? Okay.
Yeah, years and years ago.
Yeah, it's the internet. So yeah, you'll probably find that. But Wild is old. That's like one of his first raps. Like he was bragging about producing records. Like, I'm getting paid. I got platinum packs from all the songs I'm producing. He was bragging about that, and I'm like, dude, they ain't even paid you yet.
Man was speaking it.
Yeah, because it was mad. See, he gave some Chicago guys. They bought the track from him. Like that rapper, that Chicago rapper just died. He was a gang member too. He was a Latino gang member, man. And he bought the track. What was that? Yeah, he gave it to Jay-Z. It was Heart of the City. He gave Heart of the City to this dude, man. He bought the track, and then next thing you know, Jay-Z, he was like, yeah, man, I had to give it to Jay, man. Jay wanted it. He was like, what was I supposed to do? It's Jay-Z. You a local rapper.
Wow.
Jay-Z chose the track, man. He was like, yeah, I got to give it to Jay-Z. He was pissed. He was so pissed at Kanye. Kanye had so many problems with that dude. And I think he died just a couple years ago. But yeah, Ye had a lot of problems in the city. They was finna jack him because the dudes I told you that no ID, when he was first coming up, he was at this show and with Common and all these people. Like Common grew up with them. Like they rap with Common. Like Sean, he sometimes be in the chat. If this was a rap thing, the 87 crew, 87th Street, my man Sean Lett, man, they was there, man. Them boys about to do Kanye dirt. They even take all his equipment.
Yeah.
He was by himself. They was like, I think somebody stopped him. They was like, nah, man. Somebody's like, nah, man, let the little boy do rock, man. And they was like, nah, man, don't do him like that. Don't do him dirty, man. Yeah, he had all this equipment, man. It was like, man, we'll take all this. Who do you think he is? Like, we will straight take you. They was like, man, we was about to take. He's like, yo, it was like literally seconds, and we just like, nah, man, we don't want to cause no problems. Because they was rowdy back in the day, dog. They was beating people up. I like, y'all messing it up for Common. And that's when Common like, look, man, I can't be here with y'all, man. He had to move to New York. Like, I gotta move to New York. I can't be here, dog. If I do a show, man, they talking about not booking me in my own city. I gotta on this environment, man. I gotta get to New York so I can start redo my career. So he switched up. Yeah, he used to be Common Sense. So he dropped the sense out of his name, and he was just Common and got new management out of New York. They was like, you gotta be in New York. Ain't no record companies in Chicago, man.
Yeah, that's what they used to do. Go to either the South. Oh no, either go to the West Coast or go to New York.
And now it's Atlanta.
Yep, Atlanta. I've been because everybody here moved to Atlanta. The Brat,
that's Black Hollywood now.
First one to really get plugged out there. She built a record label here in Chicago and tried to run it, and she tried, but it's like there's no people in this town. So she was like, man, I was in Atlanta still trying to do it. And that's when it became Shy Lantern. Because all the people went from here, moved. All the people that started a whole bunch of shit here and was like all the snitches, rats, the people on the run, they all went to Atlanta. So y'all got the worst Chicago people up there.
Damn.
Everybody was like, man, what happened to them? Oh, they moved. Oh, they gonna do that and move and took everybody money. Where they go? They someplace in Georgia, like Atlanta or something.
That's the hiding place.
And the Brat named it Shy Lantern. Because they was like, yeah, it's everybody from the Shy up here. It's Shy Lantern. It ain't Atlanta no more. It's Shy Lantern. And I was like, man, they did not like that shit one bit.
And the truth is the truth.
Yeah, and that was back when the Brat was popping. So that's when I knew the migration was serious. So I was like, man, everybody, y'all going to Atlanta too? They was like, yeah, Atlanta popping now. So Chi-Town had been infiltrated before they started having New Yorkers come down there. And I was like, man, now New Yorkers is moving in. What's going on?
They got it freaking expensive in New York. That's what.
Yep, they started going to Atlanta to live. Nas moved to Atlanta, and Jeezy was his name.
Remember, Biggie was about to move to Atlanta.
Yep.
Biggie was looking for a house in Atlanta. Tupac migrated to Atlanta at one point in time.
Yeah, because he lived there. He lived there with Pac. When Pac had the house in Atlanta, him and
okay, yeah, that is true.
That's where y'all said he shot them police at, right? in Georgia or something like that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was in
he out of
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yep.
But Big used to live there. That's what when he lived with Pac and stayed with Pac, they was in the Atlanta house.
Yep.
When he was like, remember when I used to let you sleep on the couch?
Bigger bitches that sleep in the house.
Damn. Hey, yo, one more time, because I just seen the comment. They said who is SC, so it's S.C. Or like how do you like?
No, it's just SC.
Because people gonna try to look them up. You know that.
Oh, they can look up SC.
SC, the music entertainer. SC, like how you saying?
Beat maker, yeah. SC.
Okay, SC the beat maker.
He on YouTube, I think.
That's cool. So that's the original dude that was really under no ID.
No
So got you.
Absolutely.
Learn something new every day. Hey, we are in the information age. We in the Aquarius age. So, we in the age of to know. So a lot of shit been coming out for the last 10 plus years now. So that's what's up.
So like Kanye, man, he SC was like, man, SC, I ain't, like we all good, man. We ain't got no problem. I'm gonna help you out, man. That's one thing about Kanye. He did try to help out people.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing from you too. Yeah.
He tried to help. Like if he felt like, man, I did do you wrong, man, I'm trying to help. But he just so addicted to fame. Like fame was his drug. And if somebody came, like he was like, man, that's Hype Williams. And I was like, dude, you just cut off your people like that really did
people that brought you up, help you get to the point that you at.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you just cut their throats and just went in there. But man, you gotta understand this levels, man. This levels. That's Hype Williams. Then Hype Williams messed it up and he got into it with Hype. That is not how I want my video to go. That's why you got two versions of Jesus. Jesus Walks. You got the Hype Williams version, and he went back to the hood and got the guys who told him, like, man, I know.
Oh, isn't that the one that used to always video cam him everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's the one that
they made a documentary about it, didn't
I seen that on like Netflix or something, right?
Yeah, they did a documentary. And he let them have that. He let them have that, really. That was their shit.
Yeah.
Got you.
And then he went back with Cuddy, and he was like, yeah, let's do it this way. They did it the cheap way, and it came out perfect. The way he wanted it to come out. So it was like, dog, you won Grammys on your first album. You sold like almost 10 million records on the first thing. So that's why, what's his name, said, like, you're not even the biggest artist on Rockefeller. Kanye is. That's what hurts Jay.
Well, hold on. Dame made another Jay-Z, though.
That's what he said, hey, make another hole. He was like, why would I want to make another you? I don't want to make another you.
So I could get snaked
like,
out
you want
again?
me to make another $100 million business? He's like, I've done that 2-3 times. So he was like, shoot, I don't want to sign Kanye West. You didn't want to sign him. You just wanted him to make you beats.
So long story long, I still rock with Kanye, crazy or not, whatever people say, but I'm still getting the notion that he was more creative than Jay-Z. That's what I'm getting.
Absolutely.
He has no creativity. Okay. None. All he did was milk Kanye West. Kanye West is creative. He went to an art school, like for art. He was always artistic. Like he would be like him doing fashion. There was no doubt about that. Because I was like, that's all he was about. And I was like, his mom was a teacher at my college. So I never had her class, but he was always there. He used to rap with these other dudes. They used to rock K-Swiss and blue jean shorts and with polo shirts. And they'll be in there rapping. I was like, man, they just be in there freestyling. And Kanye in there just saying some of the craziest stuff. And I was like, man, I seen these dudes in the Martin Luther King hallway. Just they ain't going to class. I was like, y'all weren't even students there. You in there just rapping. I'm like, were you trying to get discovered by some college people? You think this gonna pick up some chicks? I'm like, these women is going to class.
Not giving up that.
And we went from talking about Draymond and Kenyon to then rap, but yeah,
I know that's crazy. People getting all
it was my fault. I made that comment when I say Nas took him out the game. That's when all was over.
That's how the conversations be happening. The Knicks got a good practicing today.
Sound good.
Yeah.
So did Detroit.
Stop it.
Oh no, we got. They tried. Scott Foster tried to take it.
Didn't he?
I'm saying what Outlaw said to practice.
Yeah, it was a good live practice.
Dude.
You gotta
especially
get
at the last 20 seconds, bro. Come on now. Ridiculous. Just calling calls.
Man, I gotta find SC number, man. I'm gonna call him one day.
Hey, so
man, that'd be a good interview.
Shit, do an interview with SC, man.
Yeah, that would be off the chain.
Hell yeah, I ain't trying to tell you what to do.
Put a lot of stuff to bed.
I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but
because I don't know what SC would say. SC, because I remember one time he was gonna do an interview. He was gonna just talk about. People was like, "Yeah, let's talk gear talk." He's like, "Man, I don't even want to do that." He just changed his mind at the last minute.
I mean, you can be strategic and just be like, "Hey, man, we just keep it this way, we keep it that way," but it's still just.
I see how SC is.
That's what's up, yo.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And I know how to get it, but
hell yeah, you school a lot of people, man. And people on here saying, "Who is SC?" Hey, you know what I mean? So that's how you can have your caption. Who is SC? That should be dope, though. I seen an interview. You had a boxer or something like that.
Oh yeah, Samaje was up here.
Yeah. I seen a little bit of that. I ain't get to watch it. I'll go back to it. I seen a little bit of it. I was like, that's what's up. But he like a heavyweight or something, or almost something like that. Big dude.
147. He
for real?
Back after 6 years. Yeah, he just had his kids and stuff. So
I
met you. You was a little kid and had your wife. You had your 2 kids. And then I met him for the first time, the 2 kids this summer. I was like, man, that is crazy how much time went by. I was like, I got video of them from they were so small. He was like 6, 7 years old boxing, and now it's like you're a family man.
Oh, that's cool.
Out here trying to get it in.
More power to him.
That's what's up.
Shit, I'm about to look up SC when I get off this thing right here.
Yep.
Shit. On that note, man, I'm about to take it down. Like always, Cino, I appreciate you, man. Salute to all y'all.
For sure.
All right. Salute out loud.
All right, man. Peace out.
Hey, what's up, Kate? Kate Burton, you still there?
Yeah, what up, buddy?
You see they try to steal the game from us, right?
Yeah, man. As usual, bro.
Man, Scott Foster,
ever.
man. I saw that coming a mile away. I said, man, I was so livid, man. I was losing my mind. I was cursing up the storm. I went live doing my Patreon.
Oh, you had it on Patreon? Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah,
but I'd have been with you.
Yeah,
I was here myself going, talking to the TV, yelling, let my daughter tell me to shut the door.
Yeah, I was going on. I lost my mind going off on that game. Scott Foster was ridiculous. I was like, they trying to cheat us out the game. Because now we tied the record for the most. That was the streak since we like 1990.
Ooh.
That was the last time we had that streak. I remember we won 24 out of the last 25 games. That's when we put Dennis Rodman in the starting lineup, and the world didn't know how to react to that.
Yeah, they were crazy then.
Yeah, we won 24 out of 25 games. I was like, wow. We had a 12-game winning streak, lost, and went on a 13-game winning streak.
With the bench, though, bro. That's what I'm telling you. with the bench. We didn't have this with the bench. That's what I'm saying. Have our starters there. We was hurt and everything, bro. I mean, yo, come on. I told them people, man, it feels so good. You don't understand. Oof, boy. Whew.
Oh yeah, now dude, we beating teams like from pillar to post. Like at the first 3 minutes, they done. Like we blowing them out. Like they ain't even in the game. Like from when the game start, it's over. From like start to finish, y'all getting beat, and that's happening with everybody.
Do you see it on paper? Do you hear it through the news? But do you see it in person and see them boys actually react and play that perimeter defense? Oh my goodness! I look that green dude. I ain't know who he was. I don't know where he came from.
He used to be on the Bulls, so I remember him.
But that little, he got heat, man. He got a little something with him, man. I ain't gonna hold it up.
Yeah, he just had to get away from the Bulls.
I see. Yeah. And during his free throw, bro, went from 76% to 80, 81, 85% damn near.
Yeah, he stepped in there, tremendous.
Bro, him and Cade this past summer, them working out together, him working out with Rashid. I didn't know that. And them boys going overseas and hooping and being together, that team calamity, man. Ain't nothing but the sky. Now his footwork is awesome. His eyes is awesome. Hey man, he a stronger skinny Shaq with footwork. Man, I'm loving it. I swear I am. Oof, being the teams. They ain't ready for it, man. I swear they ain't ready for it.
Man, I'm thinking, shoot. I'm trying to think who we play next for the 14th game. Who are we playing next?
That is a good question.
Let me see. We got the Celtics. Oh, we got to go to Boston too, and it's in the afternoon at 4 p.m.
Was that a Monday or something, or a Sunday?
Yeah. No, it's tomorrow. It's NBA Cup crap too.
Oh,
we finna get screwed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There it is.
Yep, they finna screw us out this. It's that NBA Cup shit. Yep.
Actually, I don't think we even lost in that cup yet. Actually, yeah, it's gonna be another nail biter, if any.
Yeah, we the number one team in the cup.
Oof.
So, yeah, this is gonna be some bullshit. So,
yeah, you already know, bro.
Yeah. I don't even bet when it's the NBA Cup. I'm just like, look, I'm done because it's all kind of arcade shit go on. You see, what's his name? Was it Shamit getting like 30? And I'll be like, what the
dude? What is that?
Like, man, it's
I ain't seen that dude since college, bro.
I'll be so mad watching that garbage. I was like, don't do that. Don't ruin it.
Man, they don't like that, man. I swear, man. They don't like us, man. I got this everything. Every turn they tried to do it, but every time we kept overcoming their obstacles in each thing. Now, you still think Ivy need to go, or what you think?
He looked good today.
Yeah, he did.
But I don't know down the road, like, how is it gonna work? But he looked good today. There's a lot of one-on-one, a lot of stuff I wish he would have dished off to Beef Stew. Beef Stew just cleaned up his mess, but I'm like, dude, dish it off to him. He right there. I was like,
that's the only thing about him. When he runs, he wants to run to that 3-point line. That's why the team got a little bit. And our previous game for this one?
Yeah, but when he gets
threes, I'm like,
go
dude,
up to try to score. He don't look to see who.
No, you don't.
He a black hole when he get to a certain spot. I'll be like, dude, and then he'll just throw something up. Good thing Beef Stew was there to clean up the glass. I'm like, dude, you should hit Beef Stew right there. Hit him with the pass.
Making things more harder than it should be.
Yeah, I want the Knicks. I want the Knicks. I want the Knicks. I want the Knicks.
All this talking, man. They don't, man. I can't wait, bro.
That's gonna be the game I win a fortune on because we destroying the Knicks.
Yeah,
they are way too soft.
They ain't ready for this, man. I'm trying to tell them, man.
Yeah, that's why I want this cup thing to be over so we can just get rid of these Knicks and just get worried about the regular season.
That little stepping point guard, he all right, man. He got some heart. Number 24.
Oh yeah, we got him from the G League, I think.
Yeah, shit, that was another good stout. He said it's a couple games. Hey man, y'all got lucky yesterday, man. But y'all deserve to win.
Oh man, that's been the Bears all season,
bro. Lord have mercy, help us.
Yeah. Well, all right, man. I'm about to lay it down.
All right, OG.
All right. I'll let you.
Yes, sir.